Dear students, let us start our 36th lesson. Topic is the prepositions part 2. In our earlier lesson, we discussed uses of at, and today we will discuss uses of other prepositions. First, we will start with on. On is used for days and dates. In our previous lesson, we learned at is used for the time of the day, but on is used for days and dates. For example, on Friday, on 12th March, on 3rd May 1980, on my birthday. Similarly, we say on the left, on the right, on the ground floor, on the first floor, on the second floor, etc. Or we say on a map, on the menu, on a list, etc. On a farm, a place is on a river, a place is on a road, or a place, some place is on the coast, or we say on the front of a letter, or on the front of a book, or we say on the back of a letter, on the piece of a paper, etc. Similarly, we say on a bus, on a plane, on a ship, or we say on a bicycle. He's riding on a bicycle, on a motorcycle, on a horse, on holiday, on business trip, they are on business trip, on a tour, on a cruise, etc. The news is on TV, my program is on the radio, on the phone, they are on this strike, he is on a diet, that means lowering his diet, calorie intake, on fire, when something catches fire, on the whole, that means in general, or on purpose, that means when something is done willingly, or what we say as intentionally. Similarly, we say on time, and on time means punctual, not late. And the opposite of on time is late. Since on time means punctual and not late, so its opposite is late. Similarly, we say on the ceiling, on the wall, on the door, on the floor, on the table. That means on, in these cases we can say it's used for two-dimensional surface. Two-dimensional surface, that is flat surface, when something is on it, that time we use on. Similarly, we say on her nose, on a page, there is something on a page, and on an island, they are living on an island. We don't say in, we say, or we say at. With island we say on. But usually with rest of the places like towns and cities, we either use at or in. But in case of islands, we say on an island. Coming to next preposition, that is in. In is used for longer periods of time. For example, months, years, seasons. We say in October, in 1968, in the past, in winter, or in the winter, in the 1980s. Similarly, we say in a few minutes, I will be back in a few minutes, in 6 months time, etc. It refers to a time in future. Or in 6 months time, say, or in a week's time, we say, etc. Or we say in the room, in the building, in the garden, in the box. So in, if we look at this, in is used for three-dimensional space. When we say something is inside something, it means a three-dimensional space, and that time we use in. Or similarly, we say what is in your hand, what's in your mouth. We don't say what is on your hand, we say usually what is in your hand, what is in your mouth, and especially when it's closed. So it, because it that time becomes a three-dimensional surface. Similarly, we say in the pool, in the sea, the boat is in the sea, I am swimming in the sea, in the river. Or we say in a line, they are standing in a line or in a row, in a queue, in a street. Or we say he's in a photograph, in a picture, in a mirror. Or we say in the sky, the stars are in the sky, in the world. Or we say in a book, on a page, but we say in a book, in a newspaper, in a magazine, in a letter. Or we say, when we say bus, we say on a bus, on a train, on a plane, but we say in a car. With car and taxi we use in, so we say in a car, or they are in a taxi, they are traveling in a car. Similarly, in is used for cities and villages. No doubt we use at for cities, villages, and towns, but more especially for towns. But in is used for cities and villages. And similarly, we say write. When something we have to write, we say it's written in ink, or he wrote it in pencil. So when something is written, so we say it in ink or in pencil. Similarly, we say in words, it's written in words, in figures, in block letters, etc. And when we are talking about payment, we say pay in cash, or for cash we use in. We say be or fall in love. They are in love with somebody. Or we say in my opinion, or in your opinion. Or similarly, we say in the rain, they are dancing in the rain. In the sun, here it means actually sunshine. Sunshine, in the sunshine, in the shade, in the dark, in bad weather, etc. Similarly, we say in time. On time was, we discussed it also, on time means punctual, but in time, when we say in time for something or to do something, it means soon enough. Soon enough. And opposite of in time is too late. Soon enough, since it means soon enough, so its opposite is too late. And just in time is equivalent to almost too late, but not exactly too late. We say almost too late. Like we say, for example, we got to the station just in time to catch the train. Or we say a child ran across the road in front of the car, but I managed to stop just in time. That means almost too late. If it had been a little bit late, then maybe a fatal accident would have taken place. But it means almost too late. Almost. So there is a little bit of time left. So in that case, we also use in time is entirely different from on time. On time means punctuality, not late. And it's the opposite of on time is late, and in time means soon enough, and its opposite is too late. So these were the uses of in, and in our next lesson we will discuss uses of other prepositions. So this much is for today. Have a nice time. Have a great day. Thank you very much.